Hello everyone, I am Ms. Zarina Sheikh, grade 9 and 10 ESL, that is English as a second language teacher. I take this opportunity to present an overview of the IGCSE English as a second language curriculum and assessment. IGCSE ESL syllabus code is 0510. It is a program spanning over a period of 2 years, taught in grade 9 and 10. Cambridge IGCSE English as a second language offers learners the opportunity to develop practical communication skills in listening, speaking, reading and writing. Candidates who achieve grades A star to C in ESL are well prepared to follow a wide range of courses. Candidates who achieve grade C overall with grade 2 in speaking can be considered to be at a level equivalent to B2 on the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages CEFR. These qualifications are accepted as equivalent to UK GCSEs by leading universities worldwide. To take account of differing abilities, there is a choice between core and extended papers in IGCSE English as a second language. The core curriculum in ESL is within the ability range of a large majority of students. It provides a full overview of the subject and is targeted at students expected to achieve grades C to G. The English as a second language extended curriculum is made up of the core curriculum and the supplement. It has been designed for the more academically able and leads naturally into higher education or professional training. It is targeted as those expected to achieve grades A star to E. The supplement describes the extra topics or depth which is added to the core curriculum to produce the extended curriculum. English as a second language, syllabus code 0510, speaking endorsement. All candidates take 3 components. Candidates who study the core syllabus content enter for paper 1, paper 3 and component 5. These candidates are eligible for grades C to G. Candidates who study the extended syllabus content enter for paper 2, paper 4 and component 5. These candidates are eligible for grades A star to E. Component 5 is taken by both core as well as extended candidates. Firstly, I will give you an overview of the ESL extended syllabus. Extended candidates take paper 2 reading and writing of 80 marks, code 0510/22. Time duration is 2 hours. Weightage given is 70%. This paper consists of 6 exercises testing a range of reading and writing skills. Extended candidates also take paper 4 listening of 40 marks, code 0510/42. Time duration approximately 50 minutes. Weightage given is 30%. In this paper, candidates listen to several short extracts and longer texts and complete a range of task types, including short answer questions, gap filling, matching, multiple choice and note making. All core and extended candidates take component 5 speaking of 30 marks, code 0510/52. Time duration approximately 10 to 15 minutes. This test consists of a 2 to 3 minute warm-up conversation. Candidates engage in a 6 to 9 minute discussion with the examiner on a given topic. The component is separately endorsed. It means marks of the speaking component do not contribute to the overall grade candidates receive for the written components. Instead, where candidates perform to an appropriate standard, certificates record separately the achievements of candidates with grades 1 high to 5 low for speaking. Now, I will present an overview of the ESL core syllabus. Core candidates take paper 1 reading and writing of 60 marks, code 0510/12. Time duration is 1 hour 30 minutes. Weightage given is 70%. Paper 1 consists of 6 exercises testing a range of reading and writing skills. Core candidates also take paper 3 listening of 30 marks, code 0510/32. Time duration approximately 40 minutes. Weightage is 30%. In this paper, candidates listen to several short extracts and longer texts and complete a range of task types, including short answer questions, gap filling, matching, multiple choice and note making. As I already have mentioned before, core candidates will also have component 5 speaking. The students of grade 9 and 10 will have school-based assessments also. Grade 9 will have Unit Test 1 and Unit Test 2 and Term 1 and Term 2. Grade 10 will have Unit Test 1, Unit Test 2, Term 1 exam, prelims and final IGCSE board examination. For grade 9 and 10 school-based assessments, IGCSE board paper pattern will be followed. There will be no internal assessment for grade 9 and 10. Due to the current pandemic situation, in online exam, grade 9 and 10 for Unit Test 1 and Unit Test 2 will have one theory paper of 20 marks and oral exam of 10 marks, total 30 marks. For grade 9 Term 1 and Term 2 and for grade 10 Term 1 online exam, there will be one theory paper of 35 marks, one listening paper of 40 marks and speaking test of 30 marks separately endorsed and oral exam of 30 marks, total 100 marks. In future, when the situation returns to normalcy and offline school resumes, exams will be conducted in the school. In offline exam, students of grade 9 and 10 for Unit Test 1 and Unit Test 2 will have only one theory paper of 25 marks. Grade 9 for Term 1 and Term 2 and grade 10 for Term 1 will have one theory paper of 35 marks, listening paper of 40 marks and speaking test as per the IGCSE board paper pattern. There will be no oral exam. So this is all about grade 9 and 10 IGCSE ESL curriculum and assessment. For further details, kindly refer to the official Cambridge website and our school diary. For the resolution of your queries regarding ESL, kindly email at zarina.icis@gmail.com. Wishing all the students a very exhilarating and successful new academic year ahead. Take care and stay safe. Thank you. Have a nice day.
सभी अभिभावकों एवं विद्यार्थियों को हिंदी अध्यापिका सीमा चतुर्वेदी की शुभकामनाएं। आशा करती हूँ कि इस विकट परिस्थिति में आप लोग स्वस्थ एवं कुशल होंगे। मैं आपके समक्ष कक्षा 9वीं और 10वीं के वार्षिक पाठ्यक्रम विवरण के साथ उपस्थित हूँ। मैं आपके समक्ष ऑफलाइन की जानकारी देती हूँ। ऑफलाइन में प्रथम इकाई परीक्षा, जिसके प्रश्न पत्र 25 अंकों के होंगे। तत्पश्चात द्वितीय इकाई परीक्षा, उसके भी प्रश्न पत्र 25 अंकों के होंगे। इसके बाद सत्र परीक्षा आती है। सत्र परीक्षा में प्रथम सत्र परीक्षा और सत्रांत परीक्षा। प्रथम सत्र परीक्षा और सत्रांत परीक्षा के प्रश्न पत्र एक समान होंगे। 70 अंकों का प्रश्न पत्र होगा। अब मैं आपके सामने ऑनलाइन परीक्षा के बारे में जानकारी देती हूँ। ऑनलाइन परीक्षा में प्रथम इकाई परीक्षा में 20 अंक का प्रश्न पत्र होगा और 10 अंक का मौखिक प्रश्न पत्र होगा। कुल योग 30 अंक होगा। इसी प्रकार द्वितीय इकाई परीक्षा भी, उसके प्रश्न पत्र 20 अंकों के होंगे और 10 अंक का मौखिक होगा। कुल योग 30 अंकों का। इसके बाद मैं आपको सत्र परीक्षा की बात करती हूँ। सत्र परीक्षा में प्रथम सत्र परीक्षा और द्वितीय सत्र परीक्षा। प्रथम सत्र परीक्षा और द्वितीय सत्र परीक्षा के अंक समान होंगे। 70 अंकों का प्रश्न पत्र होगा। 30 अंक का मौखिक प्रश्न पत्र होगा। कुल योग 100 अंकों का। यदि इसके बावजूद भी आपको कोई संदेह हो, किसी बात की जानकारी पाना चाहते हैं, तो seema.sicis@gmail.com पर निसंकोच संपर्क करें। आप सभी लोगों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Good morning everyone, my name is Meghna Karkutkar. I'm going to be the French teacher for grades 5th to 10th and the HR teacher of grade 5. Today in this orientation I will be giving you some vital information regarding the French language and the book that we are going to use, which is Encore Tricolore 4 for grades 9th and 10th. The objective of this book is to improve the cognitive abilities of language learning and also to improve the basic language skills, which are listening, reading, speaking and writing. French, being a foreign language, along with the sonorities of its word, makes it interesting to learn. Moving on to the objectives, the learning is based on majorly 5 basic topic areas, which are everyday activities, world around us, international world, the world of work, personal and social life. All these topic areas give us a basic good grammar structure of vocabulary and different types of tenses, past tense, present tense, future tense, and different types of adjectives and adverbs as well. All these topic areas also help us to know the culture of different countries where French is spoken. Moving on to the assessment part, the assessment is not internally based, but it is based on the Cambridge program of 2 years, wherein the students will have to give the board exams at the end of the second year. There will be 4 papers majorly: listening, reading, speaking and writing. Listening being 40 marks, reading being 45 marks, speaking being 40 marks and writing being again 45 marks. The listening, reading and writing paper will have approximately 50 minutes to 1 hour, and the speaking paper will be having approximately 10 minutes. French, being a foreign language and a new language, it can be a bit difficult to learn and understand. I advise all my students that you do everyday reading of small text or paragraphs of French from your textbook or from French newspapers or available on the internet. What will happen is everyday reading will improve your vocabulary skills and reading skills, and also will help you to improve your knowledge regarding the French countries and the French culture. It will also help you to write French paragraphs. It is not necessary that you understand the whole paragraph. Only the principal idea of the text is necessary to understand, and that way you can solve all the questions relating to that paragraph also. We at Seven Eyes International School make it important that we inspire our students, but it is also the responsibility of the parents to support and help their students. I take this opportunity to thank everyone, parents and students, and welcome you all to the academic year 21 and 22 with my warm wishes. Thank you and regards. If you have any queries or doubts, you can write to me at meghnakargutkar.sicis@gmail.com.
Good morning, I am Miss Neha Bhagat. I will be handling mathematics for grades 9 and 10. Now IGCSE Maths curriculum. Now this curriculum encourages practical and analytical based learning. Now what do IGCSE Math learners gain through this program? Ability to think, analyze and reason logically, ability to solve problems and interpret results, ability to apply mathematics to other subjects, and also apply mathematics to real life situations. Now we move on to the assessments. So here the students can opt for either the core or the extended syllabus. Now in the core syllabus we have 2 papers. So there is paper 1 and paper 3. Paper 1 carries 56 marks and the time duration is 1 hour. It consists of short answer questions, whereas paper 3 consists of 104 marks and it mostly contains structured questions. The time limit is 2 hours. Now for extended course we have 2 papers again, paper 2 and paper 4. So paper 2 is of 70 marks, 1 hour 30 minutes is the time duration and it contains short questions, whereas paper 4 is again it's for 130 marks, 2 hours 30 minutes and it contains structured questions. Now short answer questions means they are like simpler questions, smaller questions. So in short answer questions, questions would be based on, each question would be based on only a particular topic, whereas in structured questions each question can involve concepts from different topics, different formulas, functions. So this is the main difference. Now one very important advice while solving the papers is that students need to use a stepwise approach. So they need to show all the steps while solving the problems, except for the questions that carry 1 mark. That that is very important. And now students are expected to use the scientific calculator through the entire course, and also a tracing paper. So these two things will be used during learning also and during exams also. So they need to buy that. Now if you look at the IGCSE past papers, okay, we can understand how challenging and tricky the questions can be. So parents, we need to work together. From my end, definitely I'll make sure that students have a full understanding of the subject. From your end, you should ensure that you have to ensure that the students practice on a regular basis. So whatever is being taught in the class, they need to revise, they need to practice, they need to solve the class tests that are given to them. So I think if we work together and collaboratively, if we work in this manner, definitely we will be able to train the students and also develop the right kind of behavior and attitude required to reach this aim. Thank you.
Hello parents, welcome to academic year 2021-22. Myself Arun Singh, I'll be teaching grade 9 physics. Physics helps learner to understand the technological world in which they live and take an informed interest in science and scientific developments. The syllabus includes the basic principle and concept that are fundamental to the subject, some current application of physics, and a strong emphasis on practical skills. Student also development and understanding of the scientific skills essential for progression to Cambridge International AS or A level, further education or a career related to science. IGCSE Physics Syllabus Code 0625 is a 2-year program which we cover in grade 9 and 10. A student can opt a core level or an extended level. If a student takes core level, he is eligible for grade C to G. If a student opts for an extended course, he is eligible for grade A star to G. Details of the IGCSE Physics syllabus. Student will study the following topics. First, motion, forces and energy. Second, thermal physics. Third, properties of waves including light and sound. Fourth, electricity and magnetism. Fifth, atomic physics. Sixth, space physics. Space physics is a new topic which is included from this year syllabus. Now I'll brief you about the IGCSE exam pattern. All students will be entered for 3 examination papers, that is 2 theory papers and 1 practical paper. Here is the detail of question paper pattern. Students opt for a core paper. He will write paper 1, which is of 45 minutes, 40 MCQ questions, and this account 30%. Paper 3 for core students, which is of 1 hour 15 minutes, short answer and structured questions. This accounts for 50%. If a child opts for extended paper, paper 2, 45 minutes, 40 MCQ questions, this accounts for 30% weightage. Paper 4, extended. The duration of the paper is 1 hour 15 minutes. Short answer and structured question will be asked in this paper, and this accounts for 50% weightage. About the practical paper. Paper 6 is common for both extended and core students. Duration of the paper is of 1 hour, and this paper is experimental based paper. School based assessment. We conduct 2 unit tests and 2 term exam. If we conduct offline exam, unit test is of 25 marks, which is converted to 100%. Term exam are as per IGCSE paper pattern. For further details, kindly refer at www.cambridgeinternational.org. For any query or suggestion, you can write to me at arun.sicis@gmail.com, or you can call at school landline number 022 256 33693.
Hello, dear parents, and this is about chemistry. Chemistry is a word of symbol of equations, formula, and a study of minerals, ores, the extraction process, and a lot of laboratory work involved. And trust me, our Cambridge IGCSE chemistry, the curriculum is very methodical, systematically written, and the students, they enjoy this program, because now I have seen so far almost all more than 12 batches of IGCSE students, and before that, when I was teaching CBSE board and ISE board, I made the subject easy for the kids. And we will be sharing chemistry, myself and Miss Jacqueline. So grade 9 and 10 we both will be handling. Some parts will be dealt by her. She is a postgraduate teacher. She's also got an immense experience in the field of chemistry. And we both will be sharing chemistry. We will study about salt, acids, bases, and the chemistry behind the calculations, the industrial processes, the various laboratory techniques, and the apparatus used, and things like that. And we will make sure this chemistry subject is enjoyed by everybody. You need to be sincere in the work that we allot and the guidelines we give. And if you're going to follow the guidelines what we give, it is going to be easy for all of you. And this chemistry curriculum will be dealt for 2 years. In the first year, we'll be completing around 70% of the portion. In the second year, we will be completing the portion by just end of July. And from August onwards, we will be having the sessions for practicing the past papers. 15 years we will take. Even if there are 2 sessions, so 24 different sample papers you guys will see. More than 30 papers you will see. We will solve those papers, understand the different style of question, learn the answering techniques, and make sure that you reach up to a very good grade. And we will have to appear for 3 papers in chemistry, be it core or extended. Core students will be appearing for multiple choice question, 1 subjective paper, and 1 alternative to practical. And the paper numbers are 1-2, 3-2, and 6-2. And if you're going to be an extended chemistry student, you also have to appear for 3 papers, MCQs, subjective paper, and alternative to practical. Only the alternative to practical paper is common for both core and extended students, whereas the MCQ and the subjective papers are going to be different. And the extended students, the paper numbers are 2-2, 4-2, and 6-2. And we will make sure the subject is going to be interesting for you, and you will learn chemistry in a fantastic manner with a lot of fun. Be prepared to be very sincere and hardworking to make our chemistry learning, the process of chemistry journey would be happy for you. Thank you.
A very good morning to each and every one of you. The school year at Seven Isles International School is about to commence, and I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all once again. I'm Mrs. Bindu Anand. I'll be teaching biology for you again. You all are aware of IGCSE assessment criteria. You may refer to the syllabus which is available online. The COVID-19 pandemic is having a very real effect on all of us. Appeal to students and parents to value and uphold the importance of intrinsic motivation. We teachers will also make sure that students will remain motivated in the online classroom. I request all the students to attend the class daily and join on time, ready for the day's learning experience. Complete all homework assignments on time. You should take responsibility for your own learning. You will be able to get a much better idea of what you are best at and what you need to work harder at. You are smarter than you know, braver than you imagine, and determined than you realize. Believe in yourself and every day try to do a little bit better than what you did yesterday. Wish you all a grand and successful year ahead. Welcome you all once again and have a nice day. Thank you.
Good morning, dear parents. I'd like to welcome you for the Parent Orientation Program for the academic year 2021 and 22. I'm Vishwasrao Shinde. I'll be teaching geography for grade 9 and 10th. Geography is a very dynamic and interdisciplinary subject. It's an important link between the natural and social sciences. In fact, geography inspired the learners to become global citizens by exploring their own place in the world. See, knowledge of geography is essential for business, trade, commerce, agriculture, business, navigation, military operations, spacecraft, and even for balancing management and administration. Geography is nowadays a very important subject for all national and state level competitive examinations. Geography is a favorite subject for the students appearing for All India Civil Services because it gives very extensive general knowledge and general awareness. Let us see the assessment part of the geography concern. In Cambridge IGCSE, there are three main assessment objectives: knowledge with understanding, skill and analysis, and judgment and decision making. See, geography curriculum is divided into three main units: population and settlement, natural environment, and economic development. See, out of these three units, we have completed 2 units in grade 9. Now the last unit, economic development, also almost half is done. So that means we have completed 80% syllabus. Remaining 20% syllabus will be completed by end of July. After that, we'll begin to solve the past paper. Please keep all papers ready. Be sincere and serious about online classes. I request all the parents, please make sure that your ward attends the online classes very regularly and seriously also. During this pandemic, students need more motivation and emotional support from teachers as well as parents. We need to pay more attention on their mental as well as physical health also. Thank you, dear parents. If you have any queries, you can mail me on sindhe.sicis@gmail.com. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good morning, I am Ms. Ashwini, ICT teacher of grade 10. We all know technology plays an important role in each and everyone's life. But what exactly ICT is? ICT stands for Information, Communication and Technology. ICT is nothing but how we use technology in our day-to-day life for various activities, such as our smartphones, desktop computers, laptop computers, gaming gadgets, and various other gadgets which we use in our houses for various household activities. Now let's see why students should learn ICT. As we all know, technology is increasing rapidly nowadays. Learning ICT allows students to interact in digital world. Learning ICT allows students to develop their lifelong technical skills. With the help of ICT, students can understand and use various applications to solve problems. Analyzing, designing, implementing, testing, and evaluating various ICT solutions. Students should understand implications of technology on society, social, economical, and ethical use. ICT program is for 2 years. Same syllabus will be considered for 2 years for grade 9 and grade 10. Students will practice past papers. Almost about 15 years of past question papers will be solved by students. Students will be solving theory workbook and practical workbook of ICT. Now let's see what is examination pattern for grade 10. So final examination pattern is total 3 papers are there: paper 1, paper 2 and paper 3. Paper 1 is theory paper, which will include all the questions from section 1 to section 21, and paper 1 is of 100 marks. Paper 2 is practical paper and paper 3 is also practical paper. Paper 2 and paper 3 are of 80 marks. Paper 2 will include all the questions based on section 17, 18 and 19, that is document production, data manipulation and presentations. Whereas paper 3 will include chapter number 20 and 21, such as data analysis and website authoring. Which website authoring will include developing web pages, inserting images in web pages, using list and various things in web pages. So, kindly note, chapter number 11 to 16 are common for paper 2 and paper 3. Thank you, parents.